Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing 5 color control. It's a standard best of 1 list with average converted mana cost 3.1, 30 non-creatures, 5 creatures, and 25 lands. Now, the deck revolves around basically playing Courier's Briefcase along with Camuor. And it's a 5 color list, which we have all of our 5 colors within the mana base over here. And it's made very, very easy with all these new triomes over here. So let's get right into the list and break it down for you guys. We're not running any 1-drops because of the triomes, right? Usually, if you're running 1-drops, you'd want to hit them on turn 1. But on turn 1, for us, usually we're hitting a tapped land, either the triomes or the dual lands over here. So what we do is we run 2-drops mainly. So we run 1 negate, 2 Valky/Tibalt. I'd probably boost this up to 2 negates, honestly. Our most terrible matchup is control, but negate is pretty good as a one-of. You can go ahead and do 2 negates, it could be very good. You can hit the colors easily here. Also, we run 2 Valkyries, like we said, 3 Thundering Rebuke to remove all the angels and all the planeswalkers for 2 mana, which is pretty good. It's a little better than Strangle because Strangle deals 3 damage. 3 damage is good to kill planeswalkers, but 3 damage is not good to kill anything that has 4 toughness and above. So we also run 2 Prosperous Innkeepers and 4 Courier's Briefcase. So the idea here is to basically go really heavy on the green at the beginning, just so you can hit these on curve and basically unlock your entire hand and entire deck. These provide basically a mana of any color, while the briefcase here can draw you cards. This is our secret card draw of the deck, and you'll see within the gameplay I draw so many cards with this card here. It's insane. And since we can hit our colors pretty easily, we can almost always draw with this card. So that's why I prefer the briefcase as opposed to the innkeeper here, because the briefcase is just the ultimate 5-colored card when it comes to like control, because control needs draw, right? And since we're not gonna run any blue cards, we're not gonna run any blue draw spells, we're gonna rely on this. This is going to give us a 1/1 basically, and it's going to give us mana of any color if we need it to. If we need it to, but if we don't, we can draw. In the late game, Prosperous Innkeeper is terrible. You just play a 1/1 that gives you treasure while you have a lot of mana and you have a lot of treasures already. So basically a dead card in the late game, while this card shines in the late game and keeps you up, right? It keeps refueling your hand. I absolutely love this card. I think this card is insane. So we're running 6 2-drops that give you mana, just so we make sure we're almost always hitting these cards on curve on turn 2 or turn 3 if you're playing a lot of tapped lands. But it doesn't matter, you're almost always hitting these on curve, you're almost always ramping, right? It's very important. And we run 4 Meathook Massacres, very important card, very, very important card, very good card as well. 4 Fables, Fable does the same thing. Since we're running 25 lands, we can sometimes draw a lot of lands. Fable can cycle through these. Also makes the goblin, which ramps as well, so it does a lot of things as well. And it also copies our Camuor, so it's pretty insane. We run 1 Jewel Thief as our extension, 5th 3 mana ramp card. Jewel Thief is a very underrated card in my opinion. Vigilance Trample 3/3 for 3 that makes you a treasure as well. It's pretty good. And we run 2 charms. We run the Maestro's Charm and we run the Riveteer's Charm. We don't run any of the other charms because we don't play any white spell within the deck besides Camuor. We don't. And the Naya Charm, it needs creatures. The Bat Charm needs creatures as well. While the Bat Charm can draw you cards, but as I said, like, we're not playing a lot of white spells in the deck, so we don't need to have it as a big requirement to hit white mana, from a land basically. So we're running 2 of these because we can hit our blue pretty easily. We're running a lot of different blue lands within our mana base, and we're running a lot of Jund lands. Riveteer's Charm is very important here. exiles graveyard, so graveyard hate. It deals with planeswalkers, it deals with creatures. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? And Maestro's Charm here gains you life, deals with planeswalkers as well, and it helps you look at the top 5 cards of your library. We also run 1 Celestis to fix our mana, 3 Binding the Old Gods, and Binding is very good because we can get one of these Triomes that has green in it, that has Forest, so Binding can act as our 4 mana ramp card as well. So as you can see, a lot of ramp in the deck, and there are so many ways for you to get your colors, it's kind of crazy. We run 3 Burn Down the House to get rid of Planeswalkers, and also it's pretty good against control. You make Devils, and you attack, you make Hasters, you know, it's very good. And to finish it off here, we run Kami War. Kami War deals with everything. Kami War also returns things to hand and have your opponent basically discard cards. And, you know, it's very hard for them to deal with this. This is kind of hard to kill when it comes to Meathook Massacre and Vanishing Verse, because it's a 6/6 and it's a multicolored card. Also, when it attacks, it returns a card to our hand. So this saga right here, probably my favorite card of it's a tie between this and that big reanimator when it comes to the previous set, but I love this card, right? And the idea to run a 5-colored control deck sounds like fun, right? So we run a lot of removal. We can deal with almost anything that comes our way. And the nice thing about Kami War is that it's so good against Ob Nixilis, right? They play Ob, right? They make the casualty copy. On the second chapter here, you bounce the copy, so the copy goes away basically, and then they have to discard a card from their hand. So it's so good against Ob Nixilis, right? You basically remove the legendary version, which is the real card, and then you bounce the token, and now you've dealt with Ob Nixilis with 1 card, right? But we have a lot of ways to deal with planeswalkers. We have a lot of ways to deal with enchantments and artifacts. We have board wipes, we have board presence, and yeah, we have a pretty good win con. I love the card because it provides you with a lot, right? It provides you with a lot of disruption, removal, and it could be a win con. So that's what I love about it. And yeah, so that's the idea here. We run all the Triomes, basically, the new Triomes. We went very light on the white and blue, because we can easily make that with the treasures, and, you know, we can hit them with the Triomes. Also, we went really heavy on the Jund colors because we want to hit our, you know, 2 drops on curve, and also hit our very important cards. Like, the most important colors for you are probably going to be green and red for the first couple of turns, and then black as well, right? You need black, but yeah, it's very, very important for you to hit green and red on the first 2 or 3 turns, just so you can play your Fable and you can play your 2 drops, and then you know, you go from there. But as you can see, we have a lot of draw within the briefcase. The briefcase is insane. It's probably my favorite card in the deck, to be honest. And Kami War here is very fun. We have removal, we have everything. The deck is tight, right? The deck is very, very good. The only thing that can hurt you significantly is probably control, and probably like heavy counterspell kind of control, right? So if it was up to me, probably, and it is up to me, you know, but like, I don't, you know, like, what am I saying? Of course it is up to me, but like, I don't know. I would probably run 2 negates, and if I was to cut one thing, it would probably be maybe the Riveteer's Charm. You don't really need 2, but it's so good to have 2. Like, it just gives you a lot of flexibility, and it could be a draw card as well. You know, you can exile 3 cards at the end step of your opponent's turn, and then on your turn you can play any of these 3 cards, right? Or you can play all of them if you have the mana. So it's very good, but you can honestly go away with playing like, get away with playing like 1 charm and 2 negates like that, 1 Riveteer's Charm, 1 Maestro's Charm, 1 Jewel Thief, and 1 Celestis. This gives you a lot of flexibility and a lot of variety. Celestis gains you life and refreshes your hand. Jewel Thief has board presence. The charms are basically very control-y here and very flexible as well. Fable ramps, Binding ramps / removes. Burn Down the House has board presence slash removal. War has everything basically, board presence and removal. So you can see like a lot of the cards in the deck here, they do more than one job, right? They're very flexible. They can do a lot of things. They can be two-faced, and that's what makes the deck kind of crazy, to be honest. But I'm happy with one negate. I'm happy with 2 Riveteer's Charms for now. If you face a heavy control meta on the ladder, then you can probably run 2 negates, and you can also cycle through them with Fable and other stuff. But if you don't, then this deck is perfect the way it is. Now, I've got the inspiration from a very well-known player within the Magic the Gathering community. Goes by the name of Crokies. Everyone probably knows him. I saw the list that he made. That's where I got the inspiration from. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I gotta play this deck, right? And so the idea was his behind this deck. The idea was 100% his. I'm not the type to like take or steal decks away from creators and stuff like that and claim it to be my own. No, the idea is fully his. I just made some tiny tweaks to the deck. I added the charms, I added the Jewel Thief, I added the negate. I went heavy on the briefcase instead of heavy on the innkeeper, and went light on the binding and Burn Down the House. And also, I don't play any other top end besides Capenna. I think it's more than enough. And I also tweaked the mana base because I don't have all of the triomes. I don't have all of the dual lands, so I had to tweak it in the best way possible that fits my collection and fits basically that makes me able to play the deck basically. So the idea was his. Very very good player, very very good content creator, and I like the guy as well. So yeah, I tweaked the deck, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you later with another video. Okay, bye. Alright, slow, but I guess we'll keep. Very slow when it comes to the lands here, but sure. Sure. If we only had one pathway instead of these haunted ridges, just one. Okay, well, we drew the pathway. Nice. Anvil. Okay. Sure. So I think here we just meet hook for 1. We have to spend the briefcase though. I really don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna just pass here and use the Maestro's Charm to find something that deals with the Anvil, possibly a binding. Man, we can't even use it. If we use the charm, we have to sacrifice the briefcase as well. Yikes. Okay, so I guess we just chill here. I really don't want to spend my briefcase like that. Our job here is to mainly ramp. Okay. Sure. We kind of do need to meet Hook here, to be honest, so... Yeah, we really do. Nice. Man, the Anvil is not scaring me at all at the moment. We don't even need to use the Maestro's Charm to find something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost there when it comes to the Cami War, so yeah, it's fine. We don't really want to have them get any treasures, right? So let's play the other briefcase set up for our Cami War here. Let's play a Thundering Rebuke on the Goblin. We're gaining life with the Meat Hook Massacre, so the drain is almost irrelevant here. But I feel like they do run something like Invoke Despair probably, because they're playing a lot of black, Invoke Despair could be pretty bad for us. Yeah, they're passing here. So we can Cami War. We can Fable. We can Maestro's Charm as well. You know, I feel like it has to be Cami War here. But if they hit a 5th land, they can have Invoke Despair if it's black. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The good thing is that we have Meat Hook Massacre, so if they invoke Despair, we can just get rid of the Massacre here. Why are you so indecisive, opponent? So indecisive. So that's pretty bad.
Enough with your petty notions of morality. All that matters is
Go
power.
sow some chaos.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Token? Sure. It had to be the token. Strangle. Okay. So...
My empire crumbles.
yeah. Just pass. I don't want to spend the briefcase, to be honest. I want to draw with it. But this puts us at a terrible, terrible spot here. Okay, at least we're gaining some life here. Okay. Yeah, they know about the Meat Hook Massacre, so that's fine. What a perfect draw. Man, Meat Hook Massacre gains us so much life. It kills our thing here, of course, but it's whatever, honestly. We can't have them have a board like that. Another orb?
Oh, when I'm done with this city, the streets will run red. Pleasure doing business with you.
Sure. Let's take the draw here. Nice. Okay. It's pretty good. Alright, let's discard this.
Plead for mercy.
Thundering Rebuke. I mean... Sure. Can't sacrifice a planeswalker opponent.
My revenge will be cruel and
Actually, I'm gonna keep this land in hand. For now. Sure. We're still in this, mainly thanks to Meat Hook Massacre here. It's pretty good. Okay. Oh, Camimor is clutch here. Ooh, you can easily kill these. Easily. Nice.
And you lose everything.
Decline.
Go ahead.
Easy decline here.
Plead for mercy.
Alright, so what do we return? Token. Nice. Thundering Rebuke, the other one.
Wipe that smug look off your face.
And that has to be really good. Really good for us. You may discard. Discard a land. Nice. Did you draw something significant? Nice. They get rid of their own Anvil for us. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Their fourth ob. 1, 2, 3,
Families
4.
call me their adversary. Your punishment is my entertainment.
Yeah, 4 obs are like, you know. Sure, just drain
Go
me.
ahead. Plead for mercy.
Yikes. All right. We're still in this. Definitely still in this. We're the ones with the more value here. Alright, let's activate this. Sure, discard that.
Your punishment is my entertainment. By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
Nice. Besiegers for the other Anvil here. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna kill the obs anyway here. Even if they make the necessary blocks. We have a binding. We could have played Burn Down the House and applied a lot of pressure, but I don't want them to meet Hook Massacre our board very well here. So they have to choose. They return a card to our hand. Briefcase. So good, honestly. It's the lowest mana cost that they can return.
You've earned my ire. My revenge will be cruel and painful. Well,
Nice.
now, you've gone and ruined all my fun.
Man, we're doing so well here, so well. Is that their fourth Fable? Sure. That's nice. We gain life. Nice. Alright. Let's copy this. Easy. Easy. Easy mode against Anvil. 4 obs gone. So that leaves them with like what? Two Anvils? 2 more Anvils to worry about? Which is not really a worry. Oh, they brought back a Cami-War? Yikes. What are you doing, opponent? Yikes. So we can end this right here. So I don't mind. End that. Good game. Nice. Alright. Okay, keep this for sure. Turn 3 briefcase, I guess. Yeah. We have nothing for instant speed. Pass. We're ramping. Esper. Really? Okay. Wow. Counterspell. Yeah, use it on the Fable instead of the Cami-War. I'm happy with that. Maybe just a Vanishing Verse, to be fair. Yep. Hopefully they play a Planeswalker here. But maybe it's the Wandering Emperor, they want to flash it in. Meat Hook Massacre for 2. Sure. Sure. Alright, so what do we do here? I guess we just pass here. Oh, okay. Let's draw. Pretty good. Decent draws. Do we play the Camuar? Well, we can't now. Yeah. So this is probably, what, Angels? Maybe? I've seen this list before. I mean, we just have a lot of removal here. Village Rites. Okay. Sure. Sure. They're playing really slow. And it's so annoying, right? They obviously run creatures, so I don't know what the holdup is. Underdog. Underdog is fine. Underdog is a fine target for our Camuar as well. So yeah, let's play our first one here. I feel like they are holding some sort of counter spells here. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Pretty annoying. Yeah, now I don't know what they're playing, honestly. Let's keep trying. Negate. Do I want to do that? Not really. So they do run counter spells. Okay. Man, their deck is so annoying. Another Village Rites, bro. That's okay, that's okay. Do they rely on their graveyard? Probably. I mean, they're running Tainted Indulgence here. Yeah. Although I would love to draw with the briefcase here, but that's fine. I don't want them to get the Meat Hook Massacre back. Ray of Enfeeblement, sure. I mean, do we get the draw or do we get the Valky? We get the draw here. We still have another Valky. Binding is a fine draw. Okay. Wandering Emperor? No, nothing. So what, Esper control with creatures? Seems like it. Kato phases out.
The system can't fix everything, but we can.
Draw and discard. They're going to try to find some removal, I guess. Let's draw. I love the briefcase, bro. I really do. I really do. Okay. Oh. We probably do have the Wandering Emperor. How do we draw that out from their hand? How? How do we draw that out? They most likely do have Wandering Emperor.
Now, what do we have here?
Okay. Yeah, Vanishing versus Terrible, right? Against us? To lose. We can exile the to lose, but they do run counter spells here, right? Let's try to resolve a binding here.
I'm used to being uninvited.
Yep, everything gets exiled. So at this point... Wait, what? Oh, we didn't exile it. Yeah. My bad. Sure. We did not exile it. Should we draw out that Wandering Emperor? We can look at their hand with Valky, just to be sure. I mean, we can. Do I really need Tybalt? I mean, Tybalt is a very nice addition, but at the same time, I want information here. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nice. Nice. Yeah, they used up their mana. That was definitely the play. I mean, this is our second Valky and only, the last one in our deck, but I needed information badly just so I can start attacking here comfortably. So, good game. Okay, keep this. A lot of lands. Hopefully we can manage. It's looking like Esper. Oh no. Okay. Mardu maybe? Seems like it. A lot of lands. We're flooding. I have no idea what they're playing, but you know, let's find out. Jewel Thief. Yeah, it's big. Nothing from our opponent there. Okay. Sure. So we almost have all of our colors, almost, for the briefcase. Are they really just going to pass like that? What are you, Mardu Control? Where's your Meat Hook Massacre? Blood Mage. If I were you, I'd make the Pest. You're up on cards, you don't need to draw. I don't have a graveyard for you to exile, so just make the Pest. Block. Okay, greedy. Sure. We are probably going to cycle that. Okay. Path of Peril is fine. Okay. We need to apply that pressure. Loath is sad.
For they aren't I the generous one.
Loath is really sad here. And so are we, right? So are we. I mean, I'm just gonna kill Loath here. Take out both of your spiders. Yikes. And the devils are so good against Loath. It's insane.
A gift? I'll show you what I do to traitors.
Yeah,
Pity our
I'm not
time is
gonna allow you
over.
to draw some more. Yeah, take the block. Be a good boy. Or not. Don't be a good boy. Okay. Kaya Geist Hunter.
So many souls trapped on this planet. They don't deserve. Need a weapon? I got plenty.
Yeah, they're gonna have to discard. Definitely not that strong of a deck, to be honest. I mean, where are your Fables? Where are your stronger cards? They probably do play Ob Nixilis, right? Yeah, it seems like they have all spells in hand, so they have to discard one of them. Very tough decision, it seems like.
This night just keeps getting worse.
I'm glad they discarded a Vanishing Verse.
Come closer, little thing.
Another
We will
wolf is
slay
fine.
our enemies.
Burn down the house. Let's kill the wolf.
I return to the abyss.
They don't even have a good Meat Hook Massacre for our Cameo War here. They probably do have Infernal Grasp or something. Deadly Dispute. Yeah, they're desperate here. They're almost dead. Yeah, good game. Nice.